Well, hello. Happy Monday. My name is Denise. I'm a stylist for Color Street, and it's been a while. I know it's been over a week, and I've had a really busy several days. On Saturday, I did a vendor event at the Elks Lodge down in Westchester by LAX, and that was a banner day. I had so much fun there. But to prepare for that, I was working a lot of days, a lot of hours, and my back, it's just okay. Don't get bulging discs, whatever you do. I know you can't necessarily control it, but man, my back has been jacked up, and when you're in pain, you don't want to do anything. So, that's partly why I've been kind of absent. But what I'm doing today is a quick makeup, little 5-minute face, and I'm also going to do a little maintenance on my nails. I put this on the other day, was really tired, and some days all I want to do is just get it done and go to bed. So, but anyway, it's just starting to wear off a tiny bit. I tell everybody, my record is 2 weeks of great wear, but sometimes this happens where they, wear off a little around the free edge of your nails. So I'm going to fix that, show you how I fix that. And I'm going to just throw on my quick 5-minute face and get out the door shortly. And I did mention that I drive for Lyft for a living right now. But before Lyft, I drove a taxi because I got laid off from my real job, which was driving for the studios. So when I was driving for the studios, I would pick up things from the little dispatch area, which was in, a trailer that was on the lot. I drove for Sony Pictures. And quick sidebar, before Sony, I was driving for 2 or 3 other companies that cater to the entertainment industry. I was driving my own car and taking stuff around. Scripts, checks, production equipment, hair, pick up hair from Mary, whatever, makeup things, discs, actual movies. They used to have before, well, they probably still have these things. They're called Goldbergs, and they're a big, heavy metal it's like a metal carrying case with a handle. And they would have a 3-reel capacity, like the films that are on the reel to reel. Those things are on metal reels. And I don't know if you're, why would you know what I'm about to tell you unless you've done it? But actual film reels are freaking heavy. Each one of those things weighs about 20 pounds of these reels. And I would pick 3 of these reels up, and they would be in these big heavy metal containers anyway. So here I am carrying 60 pounds in each arm of these things. And, usually you're carrying it up to the projection booth, which is always upstairs. And do the projectionists ever help an old woman carrying stuff? No. So there you go. Once in a while, I would have a nice young strong man take pity on me, but usually they were old like me. So, anyway, so I would do that. And, a lot of times I would take scripts to, people's houses. One time I went to a very popular comedian who starred in a movie called Independence Day. His name rhymes with Schmills. Anyway, he lived in a canyon road, and when I got to the house, there was a gate. There was a big, huge, like wall that had a gate in the wall, and then there was a door in the gate. So it's like fortress. And so I get to this house, and I buzz at the buzzer, and I hear a voice saying, "Okay, we'll be right out." Of course, he's not going to be there. Or he's not going to come out and take the package. They never do. Well, actually, remind me to tell you about the one time that somebody did that blew my mind. So anyway, I hear the mechanism of the gate start making noise, and then it's like a portcullis, like in a castle, where it's just a small gate in the like a door in the gate in the fence, and a guy comes out in a golf cart. And he says, "You have the package for Mr. Spith?" And I said, "Yes, thank you." So that was interesting. Like a guy in a freaking golf cart. It's like, how big is this compound? I have no idea because the gate was totally closed. But I can only imagine it must be pretty big when you've got like security in a freaking golf cart coming out to get a package. So that was interesting. But my favorite celebrity that I delivered to, I'm just going to say their name, Dick Van Frickin' Dyke. Oh my God. I have loved this man since I can remember. When I was like 8 years old, I was Mary Poppins for Halloween. I'm sure there's pictures floating around way back then. Why is my eye bothering me? I know why. No drops. I have dry eye. And it's just the strangest thing. You know, you put drops in and then your eye goes, oh no, wait, we're not dry anymore. Whoosh. But right now I know I need some and I forgot to put them in earlier. So let me just do that now. Look away if you're squeamish. And this, by the way, these are little tiny vials. The brand is called Refresh. And these are portable and you don't have to carry a larger bottle around with you. And they're very good. I really love them a lot. I have some in my refrigerator. Fridge, eye drops in the fridge. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Now I need a Kleenex. Do I have a Kleenex over there? I do. Just a moment. Whee! And she's back. So anyhow, Dick Van Frickin' Dyke. Okay, I'm working for Sony Pictures, which is in Culver City. And, you know, there's where the dispatch area is. There's a bunch of cubbies that are broken up into areas of town. And at the time, a Motorola phone was kind of like high tech, like with the walkie-talkie feature. So they would send us the info in the phone for where we're gonna pick up at, and then we'd write it down on our sheet, and then I'd go and and then I'd go to the cubbies and pick everything up. And as it happens, there was a delivery in a beach city, and then another beach city, and then another beach city in a line going north from Culver City. Look at the map. I'm not going to say the town. Screw it. Malibu is a big place, so whatever. So I had a delivery, a couple in Santa Monica, one in the Palisades, and then a Malibu. And I look at the package, and I'm writing everything down. Yeah, whatever. Van Dyke. Nah, it's not going to be him. He's not going to be there. I'm not going to meet him, whatever. But I'm still kind of like, maybe? So I get in the car, go into these other places, on my way to Malibu, and I'm like looking in my mirror going, you know, thinking, okay, maybe I'll get lucky and he'll be there. And he's in a enclave where you have to be buzzed in. So I hit the buzzer, and I hear the phone ring, and then this very kind voice. Hello? Hi, package for Mr. Van Dyke. Oh, come on in, honey. And I'm thinking, oh, she's nice. I hate her. But anyway, I mean, in Mary Poppins, I mean, come on. Seriously, you know he was smitten with Mary in this story. Every time he looked at her, it was like this adoration. And you could tell that they were just really good, you know, good friends. And I remember watching Saving Mr. Banks, which is the Walt Disney story of how, you know, the movie got made, how Mary Poppins got made. And that's the one where Tom Hanks portrayed Walt Disney and Emma Thompson portrayed P.L. Travers. I know I'm going on a sidetrack, but it's kind of important because in finding Saving Mr. Banks, it comes out that in the process of writing Mary Poppins, P.L. Travers was adamant that there would be no romance. None, zero. And she was very also adamant in the movie that there not be any romance between Bert and Mary. So the fact that they were able to convey all of this affection for each other between, you know, Bert and Mary in the movie, it was like you could just tell every time he looked at her that he loved her. And I kept thinking, I want someone to look at me that way, you know? And it was just like, I just had this mad crush on Dick Van Dyke. I mean, come on. He took her into the chalk drawing. He took her to the fair. He danced with penguins. and on the rooftops and Step in Time, Mary Poppins, Step in Time. Also, notice this the next time that you watch the original Mary Poppins with Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews. He never just says Mary unless it's in a song. Whenever he's referring to her, saying her name, it's always Mary Poppins. He always says her first and last name together. Fun fact. So anyway, I'm on my way up to the house thinking, okay, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe he'll be home. So I get to the house, I get buzzed in, and I'm thinking, okay, whatever. The wife is going to come out and take the package. It's fine. But I'm still checking the face because you never know. So it's this really pretty little enclave. And I'm driving through these little streets. And the homes are really cute. It's like a little fairyland area because everything is wooded. It's very lush. Lots of trees everywhere. And I'm thinking, wow, I mean, if I could pick a place to live, I'd come here, you know? And I get to the street, get to the house, and there's like a curb, and then inches away from the curb is where the property starts. And there's a gate, a nicely filigreed wrought iron gate. And I'm looking for like a doorbell on the gate. And I'm thinking, okay, well, duh, they know I'm here. They can hear my car. What am I looking for a bell, you know? But I always like to try and ring a bell just to let them know I'm there. And a second later, the front door opens and out trots this cute little terrier, little dog. And 1 second later is Dick Van frickin' Dyke. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Shut up. And he comes out, he's got like this dish towel over his shoulder and a big, very happy smile. And he's like, what do you got? And I'm like, here. And I hand him the package, and I'm sure it was like the sun had come out, okay? And everybody that I give a package to has to put their name down on my paper so that I can show proof of delivery and who signed for the package. So I give him the thing, and I said, I'm not asking for your, can you sign? Because, you know, these people are busy. They don't want people showing up at their house asking for their autograph, but it was a formality. So he takes the pen, takes the thing, scribbles, and I'm like, Mr. Van Dyke, can I just tell you? And I did the thing I never do. Whenever I meet anybody famous, all that I ever do is ask if I can shake their hand because, you know, they're busy people. They don't want to feel like you're going to sell their autograph on eBay or whatever. So, I'm going to tell you everything I'm using on my face down in the thing. But this is my e.l.f. foundation, Maybelline powder, Wet n Wild brow. Anyhow, so I actually gushed a little, which is something I never do. I went against my own golden rule when meeting famous people. Mr. Van Dyke, can I just tell you how much I've loved you? I just, blah, 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 blah. I probably babbled for a minute or two. And he just stood there like I was the most important person on planet Earth and listened to everything I had to say. And I'm like, and I mean, it went by in 1 minute, but he just had this smile. It was just the best moment ever. And shortly before this delivery at the house, you can look it up. Go to your phones right now and look up Annie Leibovitz. She's the Vanity Fair photographer of note. Very famous photographer. Where's my brush? Come on, I just literally took it out 1 minute ago. I want to throw a little bronzer on my eyes and my eyelids. Oh, stop. You know, this is just madness. Madness, I tell you. No, it's not in there. And of course, the brush is purple. And what is on my thing but this, which is the exact same color as the brush. So maybe now that I've taken that out of the way, I'll find the brush. So anyway, Annie Leibovitz and Mary Tyler Moore and Dick Van Dyke did a photo shoot shortly before, you know, it was an anniversary of the Dick Van Dyke show that the two of them did together. Where in the... Of course, it's on the damn floor. So, in this photo shoot with Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore, you can look it up. The two of them are cracking up. Well, he not so much, but she is, because she's wearing, if you can imagine Mary Tyler Moore in all of her slender, amazing glory, wearing a very tight, excuse me, black vinyl or black patent leather catsuit, skin tight, stiletto heels, and like straddling over Dick Van Dyke, who below her is on all fours, also wearing black leather teddy, and he's got a spike collar around his neck. They're being very naughty in this photo. And you can tell that they're having an absolute blast with each other. And I remember seeing this photo and just laughing, going, oh my God, what a life. Really? Seriously. I mean, come on. I need water. Hang on. Not very together today. I really hadn't planned on doing this, but I wanted to film something because it's been a while. So here I am standing in front of Dick Van Dyke thinking, okay, this is never going to happen again. So I said, and by the way, Mr. Van Dyke, I saw that photo that you did with Mary Tyler Moore and you were very naughty. And he cracked up and he said, oh my God, what a day. What a lady. Just, yeah, I remember that. It was a fabulous day. And I'm so glad you liked that photo. And then, you know, he shook my hand, which, oh my God. Like right here, Dick Van Frickin' Dyke shook this hand. And this is so stupid, but I really didn't wash my hand until way later. Oh my God. But seriously, it was the best like minute and a half ever. I was just so stoked that he was there and that he actually answered the door and came out to meet me. It was just so fabulous. So that's probably like my favorite, you know, movie. Excuse me. I'm trying to not come down with something. My nose is a little bit weird. But I did test. I'm negative. I don't have COVID. And I don't have a fever. I think it's just an allergy thing. I'm really not sure what's going on. But anyway, so I'm a little bit dazedly. I'm trying to not sound like that. So, anywho, that's my next famous person story. I have another one from when I was at Mel's Diner that I'll save for next time. All right, let's throw in a little mascara really quick. And, oh, my eye appointment. This bump is really almost gone. It's totally almost gone, but I still have the appointment that I'm going to on Thursday. So I just want to get checked. I don't know if they want to, you know, they're probably just going to say, okay, well, now that it's gone, you're okay, and just monitor it, and we see these all the time, and it was just a thing or whatever. I don't know. It's probably just, I'm still not wearing any of my eye makeup though. This mascara is a new mini mascara that I opened about a week and a half, couple weeks, like after this whole thing started. So it is not part of the cause, and I'm probably going to have to throw everything else out. Wah, start over. But that's just in time for the eyeshadow launch, the Color Street did. So I'm going to have to get one of those. I want the purple one. But I'm a girl on a budget, and this stuff is ridiculously, I think it's expensive. It's like $30-something, $32 for a palette. And I have, on many occasions, said I refuse to spend, you know, more than 20 bucks on a makeup item because there's such good drugstore stuff, you know? But not everybody's on a budget. Maybe people can afford it easier than I can, so I need to start talking about it more. What's your take? I mean, I also don't want to like push a product that I haven't actually tried. So that's why I'm not really talking about it. I don't know. My integrity does matter. And I want to try and only really, really push the products that I've tried and that I love. So this mascara, tried and love. Abso-freaking-lutely. Also, I want to ask a question. There was a person a little while ago that was put off by the fact that I come in close on the camera. And she said, oh, you're too close. Nope, can't watch it. And I'm thinking, well, sorry, but sometimes you need to come in close to see things. So does that put anybody off? Are you guys okay with that? Or does it bother anybody? Because you know, I did rewatch the video that she mentioned, and it's like, oh yeah, you really can't see every pore on my nose. Is that necessary? But, you know, if it's not that big a deal, then I'll just do what I do and not be so focused on not coming in close. But like right now, I mean, this mascara is just brilliant. Yep, I'm in love. Still in love, and it's been over a year since I've been wearing it. Not this exact tube like I mentioned a second ago, but yeah, this is a fabulous product. I really do love this mascara. Curl. This side is easier to see the curl. And it's that eyebrow thing too. See? Pale? Like this side. Look at this side. And now I go like that, and it's like darker. And it does the same thing on this one. One day, I remember filming something, and I watched it back, and I'm like, what is up with my eyebrow? And I sat there trying with my mirror going, what is up? And it was just like, I felt like a bonehead because I hadn't noticed that. Anyhow, oh, I should have plugged in my flat iron because I was going to show you how I seal and care for my strips. Maybe I'll do that next time because I had my flat iron with me at the vendor event and I haven't plugged it back in. It's right here. So I won't do that part now. I'm just going to show how I fix this thing on my nail. Let me throw all my stuff back in my bag. We do use a lot of stuff over here, don't we? But you know what? We're girls. We need our stuff. Actually, there's one last thing I forgot about. I love putting a little highlighter under my brow, even if I'm not wearing any other makeup. Like if I have nothing on at all, I still just put a little tiny bit of this. This is Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. You can barely see the ink on here, but the color is called Be My Highlight, and it's got this glow. I mean, there's really nothing in here. You can't even see glitter. It's more of a shimmer, but I don't even know if I could call it a shimmer. It's just a glow. It's very subtle, because I do appreciate why women like to wear highlighter, but some of them wear this stuff that's just like, you can see it from Jupiter. It's just beaming, bright, and, you know, I guess under certain circumstances, if you're having a night out, you know, going clubbing or whatever, or you have a special event, for sure, but that's definitely not me. So, something else fell on the floor a second ago. Oh, my glasses. So, anyway, there's the highlight right there. And, oh, two things I forgot. I want to throw a little tiny bit of powder here and here. Oh God, my nose is a mile long. I'm putting it on my nose where my glasses sit, and I'm going to put a little bit on my glasses too. And that way I won't get the thing where you won't be able to, you know what I'm getting at. My words are just not here today. This is what happens when my head isn't in this, because I wasn't really going to film, but I decided that I wanted to at the last second. So, those are in my bag where they belong. Purse is ready. Shades. All right, so this is what I do with these when this happens. When I get a little wearing off on the end of my nail. Any file will do, but I'm hooked on my nano file. I really love these. Now I gotta take my glasses off again. So what I'm gonna do, I guess I'm gonna go like this. So is this here? Can you see? Better. So what I'm gonna do is very gently just take off a tiny bit from right here where it's wearing off, just a little. And sometimes I actually run my finger across the file instead of running the file across my finger against my nail. And as soon as it's even and there's no more wearing off that you can see and the polish looks like it's brand new, I stop. Here's a little on my thumb that you can see when I go like that. So let's do the thumb. And I just very gently, I know it looks like I'm taking off a lot, but that's probably mostly the top coat, because I put on a lot of top coat too. And even with top coat, sometimes this happens. I notice that this does happen with some of the more like micro glitter. And then I go like this again and see there's no more wearing off. Well, there's a tiny bit right there. Let me get that. All right, that's good. This one has a little, you can see when I go like that, right there. So now I'm just gonna come here. Just run it across. And you know, to be honest, sometimes, very often times, when I'm shaping my nails, or like when I want to file them and smooth them out before application, I will do this with the polish still on, because the polish is on there and it's going to protect them. It's going to protect my nails from like the peeling that sometimes happens. And since I've been doing this with my polish on, I have had less peeling. You guys know, you can see that I've had less peeling. So I think I need a tiny bit more on this one. So I do think that it helps having your polish on when you file. I don't know if an actual nail tech, if there's like anyone who is a subscriber that's a nail tech, but if there are any, let me know. Let me know if I'm doing it wrong. All right, I got a tiny little bit on this one, my ring. And I'm also going to show you my best top coat hack. And this hack really works better with glitters than with solids because it's much more visible. But you know, at the end of the day, the reason why you wear top coat, aside from the shiny, is to give your nails some protection, right? But do you really need to protect your nails way down here on your cuticle area? No, you want to protect them at the end, right? So why are we putting top coat all the way down on our cuticles? You know, way down. You don't need to put top coat on your entire whole nail. You just really need it at the ends. So that's what I do. And it's especially handy with the glitters because you can't really tell where the top coat is. Oh yeah, I got a little on this one. See right there? Okay, let's just do this really quick. And I know this might be a pain because you don't have to do this with gels or with acrylics because it doesn't happen with acrylics. But, I mean, with acrylics, you have to wait for your next appointment. And if you get bored, what are you going to do? If I really wanted to, I could just get out my remover, take this off, and put a new one on. But, you know, this is going to be just fine. Just file it away. Yep, that's good. Good, good, good. Pinky has a tiny bit. All right, that's all good. So now I'm just going to use the corner of my towel. I don't know if you can see, but this is just alcohol in here because I did put on some oil earlier. So I'm just going to get that off really quick. Yeah, my table is a mess. Clearly, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. So forgive my mess. But, you know, life happens. And yes, when I do the alcohol, you do dull the shine, but I'm going to put it back on now. And with the top coat, what I just do, I don't even have my heart down. I just come here and I don't go all the way down. Well, maybe now, see, I'm going to contradict myself. But when I haven't done the filing down, I just come across the free edge and I go about 2/3 of the way down. And when you're wearing a glitter, you really can't see it. With this one right now, you can because the alcohol dulled the shine. But always, always get your free edge. Cap your end. And this is probably the, I don't know, second time I'm putting top coat on this mani. So when I go to remove it, I'm going to have a layer of the polish plus 2 layers of top coat. So maybe I should show the removing of this one, because I've got a lot on, and we'll just see how the remover eats right through it. Yep, that'll be my next one. I'm going to show you removal. Oh, and I do have a joke for you. If you've seen Forrest Gump, which I'm sure most of you have, if not all of you, this is a Forrest Gump joke. And you know how, like, every time you turn around, there's a new generation, right? Gen X, Generation Y, baby boomers, Gen Z. So the joke is, what generation does Forrest Gump belong to? And the answer is, in a moment, let me just finish this. All right, so what generation does Forrest Gump belong to? He belongs to Gen A. I know. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm a dork, I admit it. All right, that's it for today. Every time I tell that joke, I giggle because it's just so silly. All right, I'm done for the day. Nails are better. I can probably get, I don't know, what is today, Monday? I can probably live with this until like you know what, it'll be Thursday, because that's my eye appointment is early. And then I'll just come home after that and do my next mani. So that'll be on Thursday. Anyway, everybody, have a happy day. Oh, this is also Bloody Gorgeous Retired Shade. And, you know, can't get enough. All right, have a happy day, everybody. And I will see you later. Bye.